And also, I got people that used to tell me that I'm losing weight, but I don't know how people know that though, because I haven't been doing nothing but walking. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I do be running, playing with the dogs. People doesn't know if I'm playful. People don't know that. Me, I do play on a certain time though. It's only a certain time that I play. I don't really play like that. Yeah, that's not my thing. Only if I want to though. Because yeah, it's like if people try to play you, they wanna play with you like it's like they wanna they want you to get them. And it's like they wanna they want you to give them a show. That's what they want. Me, I always just sit there and just turn around. My anxiety tell me to smirk or laugh, giggle, smile. Your anxiety tell you to do anything. Me, I just sit and just look away and just smile. There's not much I can do. I don't really play like that, so I mean, you expect me to be like everybody else, talkative. I gotta be me. Gotta be myself. I just gotta be myself, And I get devastated and what's the other thing called? Traumatized, yeah. Sometimes I do get traumatized. Yeah. But there are fakes and cap out there. Me, yeah. I'm not the dude that has that 19 nasty, strict 1900 mindset that just do bad stuff and care less about people, but only care about the money. That's not who I am. And yeah, people with the 1900 mindset, tough, being a fighter. I'm not really into that though. I'm not really a fighter type of guy. It's just not who I am, but at the same time, I am a respectful guy. Yeah. I am a respectful guy. I don't be having much to say, but I'm just think of what I'm going to say. That's what I'll be thinking about. And I'm really getting sick of this. People telling you what you can and cannot do. I just get sick of it. That's why I sometimes be stubborn and ignore people, bro. I do be ignoring people. Sometimes I be stubborn because I'm tired of hearing that. Like, people expect you to be like everybody else. But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with you being different. That's something everybody don't understand. Everybody don't understand what's being different mean, though. Because you gotta understand people. And people always think if you're ignoring people, it's rude. Sometimes, not always rude. It can be sometimes, but it's not. No. Because in certain ways, I may not feel like answering every single question. I may not feel like it. Yeah. Because when you ignore, ignoring does help. Because all people want to do is try to. They want you to give them a show. That's what they want. Yeah. I've been through a lot of bad situations most of the time. It's like I don't even know what to say no more. I really don't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to talk about. It's like when you make your choices, you gotta stick with it. You gotta live with them. You made your bed, you gotta lay on it. And choices does have consequences. Yeah, I can't wait to move out. Moving out is a good thing. Moving out, you're not abandoning your family. abandon. That's not called abandon your family by moving out. Nah, that's not. Plus, you've been living with your parents for a long time, hearing them, being around them. You've been knowing them for a long time. You've been seeing all the negativity, some positivity too, but at the same time, yeah, I gotta stay true to myself. People try to act like they understand you, but they don't. Yeah, people be trying to assume things about me, but y'all don't know me like that. Y'all don't, how do y'all know? Y'all do not know my history, so how y'all know that? Because y'all can't just because a person tell y'all, whisper about me, that don't mean that that's my history. Y'all don't know my history like that. Y'all can't just go assuming stuff. That's not how that works. Because I may not be that type of person. I'm gonna be honest, when I was in high school, and we were at lunch, the detention teachers and the detention students, they had to sit down and stay seated and stay quiet. Me, I walk around the detention students. I walk around. I was doing a lot of walking around people. I was walking around, bro. When I was in 12th grade, I started walking around people. I did it in some weird ways too. I used to do that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Walking around in weird way, walking around people, there's nothing wrong with that. And you don't get in trouble for doing that. If people try to label it as wrong, that's their insecurities. That's their problem. Me, I'm walking around people in a weird way, but I'm doing it the right way though. Doing it the right way. As long as I'm staying positive, no crimes, no breaking the law, then I'm good. Yeah. And doing weird stuff and gay stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a law. If people think that's a law, then you silly to me. Because if I have a daughter and I'm telling her I don't want her around boys, but then she gonna have to be around girls, like have a crush on a girl. And me, I would have to have a crush on a boy, something I never done. It's not really my thing. I don't really do that, but sometimes I do like boys, and be honest with y'all, I do. Yeah, I do. And people in the 1900 mindset. Oh, and yes, some younger people like kids, they also got 1900 mindset, negative mindset. Yeah. And people don't understand being different and being gay and weird is a good thing. Most people in the hood, they don't understand that. All they're focusing on is negativity. They want you to do something bad. They want you to do something bad to them so that way they can, so that way they can feel big. That is what they're looking for. And people care less about your happiness, but they only care more about your wrongdoings, about your bad stuff. That's not a good person. They only care about your wrongdoings, but they care less about your happiness. I've had that before, and that's not somebody who you want to be around. They don't care about your happiness, then don't be around them. That's not somebody who we want. And if there's people that just ignore your bad situations but only care about your success, them are not the right people. Stay away from them. Just want to let y'all know that right now. Them are not the right people. If people don't care about your happiness, but they only care about your wrongdoings, then them are not the people. 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 Now, if people only show up at your success, if people only show at your success, then if you're struggling or having a bad situation, if If you having a bad situation and you having problems, people disappear, then they're not the right ones. I just want to let y'all know that in case y'all didn't realize. In case y'all didn't realize. Y'all didn't know. 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 In case y'all didn't know. And I also still can whistle. In case, yeah, I can still whistle. See, I can see. Y'all heard that. I could still whistle. In case y'all didn't know that. Yeah, I could still whistle. But that does be happening in life situations. Just know. A lot of stuff be happening though. And that's why the world is kind of fucked up too. No cap. I'm seeing that it's starting to get dark outside. Or I just put the phone, I just picked up the phone. Let me see. I feel like I just picked up the phone. Yeah, I just picked up the phone and then the screen start being like that. Yeah. But, yeah. Starting to make these long videos, but I gotta let y'all know my situation and what's going on and stuff like that, bro. Because there's nothing wrong with you being different and gay and weird. There's nothing wrong with that. People don't understand that it's a good thing. That's something people don't understand because the people are scared and don't understand their own. Yeah. It's something they don't understand. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with you being overweight or being fat. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with that because that could be a good thing because you got more mass. People still think that it's a bad thing. They always want to make it a bad thing. Like, bro. No. I don't really have much to say. I'm thinking about something, but I cannot think about that. If I'm being honest, I don't have no words. Every day I may not have words to say. I mean, what I'm supposed to say. Now, yeah, I do be ignoring most of the time because what I'm supposed to say, what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't want to give people a reaction or a rise. I don't want to give them a show. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, so that way they can feel good and feel big. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for people that want to give them a show. That's what they're looking for. But I got to be smart. And I knew better. I got to know better and be smart. And what people try to do, read their mind, stuff like that. I got to learn from that. I can't keep letting people take advantage of me and walk all over me. I can't do it. I've watched all this brokenness of people, and then I'm starting to learn from it. I'm starting to learn from it, no cap. I still remember, I don't play, I don't play, I don't play, I don't play. Okay, that means that I don't play like that. Y'all gotta know, I don't play like that. I'm quiet. I play in a certain time if I want to. That's if I want to. I don't really have to. I don't really play like that. That means I don't play. 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 It's starting to get dark, as y'all can see. But anyways, that's it. I don't want the videos going a little too long, but it has to, you know, because I got to explain stuff. I got to.